Have you been struggling with getting up and getting going? Do you ask yourself on a daily basis, why? Well, one reason why you're struggling and having issues with getting up and going is because you're not relaxed. You have to learn how to relax, and when you relax, you can release all of the stress, and then everything else starts rolling into place. So today on Girl Talk with Virginia, we're still in our No Ordinary Woman series. We're going to dive into some ways, some additional ways besides you need to chillax, as to how you can manifest your goals and get up and get going. So I always tell my story, and I cannot tell it enough because it is a true testimony of how I went through my struggles and overwhelms and frustrations as a single mother. But I know there were plenty of times, and I'm pretty sure I made it look easy. I even make it look easy today, like it was just like, hey, it was a ballpark, but it wasn't. I struggled. I was overwhelmed. I was frustrated a lot of times. And there were a lot of times when I didn't want to get up in the morning because I knew that what I was about to face going throughout the day was a lot. And I had to ask myself, why? Why do I have to go to work? Why do I have to go to school? Why do I have to deal with kids all day? Why? But then one day, I read this book. Hey, Janice. I read the book. I don't know if y'all have ever read it or heard of it, but it's The Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren. And that book changed my whole perspective and outlook about why I got up every morning, why I needed to get up, what my purpose was, what was going on with my life, and the whole pattern of my life. It gave it a true meaning as to why I need to get up and keep going and never give up. Some other ways to help you manifest your why is inspiration. Who's inspiring you to be the best person that you can be? Who are you looking up to? Who are some of your role models? Right now, Kamala Harris is looking good as one of our role models, right? You see all over Facebook and social media, everybody talking about the Converse and pearls, right? And I know Converse and the people who sell pearls, their sales are skyrocketing because everybody is into the Converse and pearls thanks to Kamala Harris, right? That's a role model, inspiration. Michelle Obama. Everybody's talking about the three inspirational women that was at the inauguration. Kamala Harris, Michelle Obama, and Miss Bush. And then Clinton, Miss Clinton was there too. So I don't know why they not including her, but she was a phenomenal first lady also. But you need inspiration to help you instill your manifestations and to keep you on track of why you need to continue working towards your goals and working towards manifesting the things that you want in your life for your children and for yourself. And another key to inspiration that you can use is vision boards. I love doing vision boards. And if you are a single mother and you are around a lot of other single mothers, it's good to have like a vision board party. I think that's something I'll do. I think I'm going to plan a vision board party for my single mothers. So look out for that link. But a vision board party, you put up your goals and your inspirations, cut out pictures, motivational quotes, whatever it is that you can look at every day to inspire you to continue going and reaching your goals and not letting any of the roadblocks that come with single motherhood stop you from manifesting your goals. Also, motivation. What is that inner reason inside of you of letting you know that you need to continue getting your stride on, going over those hurdles, going through the struggle, and never giving up? You need motivation. Motivational quotes are good. Go through a magazine, flip through a magazine, Google motivational quotes. There's several motivational quotes out there, several resources of where you can get motivational quotes from. But you find one or two of the motivational quotes, you memorize them, the ones that move you, the ones that get you going, the one that keep you going, and you memorize it. And every time you feel yourself getting stuck, then you remember that motivational quote and you say it or you go read it or whatever it is you need to do. That's something that's going to help you get up and get going. And that's what I did. I had motivational quotes and I still use them to this day. Sticky notes with motivational quotes wherever you go in the morning. If you're going to the bathroom every morning when you're feeling like you don't want to get up, bam, on the mirror, your motivational quote. One that I love is I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Bam, on that mirror in the morning. You wake up, you read that. It's going to give you some energy. It's going to give you that get up and get going so that you know that the reason why you're feeling overwhelmed and struggling, there's a reason why, and there's a need for you to continue going because you're going to get inspiration. You're going to get motivation from your motivational quotes, Bible verses, focusing on your big dream, right? That big dream will motivate you, which is what some of that should be on that vision board is your big dream. But that's going to help keep you motivated, right? Inspiration, motivation. Number 3, affiliation. Who you affiliated with? I know right now I have the single factor, which is an affiliation for single mothers, and it is here to help you, to give you that motivation, that inspiration, to make you feel connected, to make you feel like a family, give you some bonding, some belonging, and some accountability. So that's what we do in our single factor affiliation for single mothers. But affiliations make you feel like a sense of belonging, like you're not in this by yourself, and you're not. Single mothers, you're not in this by yourself, right? A lot of single mothers struggle. A lot of times, we're so strong and resilient that you don't even see the struggle. So you think that other single mothers have it together and that they're living their best life, when actually, if they are, either they're using some inspiration, motivation, and some affiliations, or they're hiding it and suppressing it so that you don't see what's going on the outside. But on the inside, it is overwhelm, frustration, and fear, all of that single mothers experience. And it's okay, because that's some of the things that single mothers go through. But you don't have to do it alone. You have to have somebody to help you, and some things have to be in place to help you get up and get going. And affiliations also help you to understand exactly what the struggles are, and they help you push through and push on together. It's connection, it's love. Affiliations or a family. So, what can you do? What's your next step? I love giving assignments to help you to instill some of these things that we're talking about, because when you write it out, it's more real and you're more likely to do it. So, ladies, actually, you should have a journal. You should keep a journal. You should have 2 types of journals. You should have one journal where you're writing down your fears, your frustrations, your overwhelms. You're getting those things out. You're not keeping them on the inside, because when you keep them on the inside, they come out as anxiety, depression. So it's good to get those things out. Do not keep them in. Get them out frequently. That should be one journal. A second journal that you should have should be one of your manifestations. You should have your goals outlined in another journal. And the reason why it's good to keep them separate, because one, in a sense, those frustrations, those fears and overwhelms are negative. And then you have your goals and your manifestations, which are positive. So you don't want to mix them together, because when you working on your positive manifestations and goals, you don't want to flip and see the negative stuff that you've written, right? You want to keep it separate. So when you don't feel like looking at, you dump the stuff out in one journal, put it to the side so that you're free and clear. Your mind is free and clear. Your mindset is on the right track so that you can focus on manifesting your goals. So assignment number 1, especially with 2021, new beginnings, new manifestations. Get your 2 journals, okay? That's assignment number 1. Number 2 is, you in that manifestation journal, you need to write out, number 1, your inspirations, 5 inspirations, 5 things that inspire you, vision boards, people, role models, positive quotes, motivation. What motivates you? When you read certain quotes or have certain quotes going on, what are you listening to? Hey, Vicky Moore. Thank you for joining. So in that manifestation journal, write down 5 inspirations that are going to keep you to get up and get going. Then you need to write out your motivations, whether it's motivational quotes, Bible verses, write out your big dream. Or number 3, write out What affiliations can you be a part of? What affiliations or cliques or women, groups of women, some social support that's going to help you to be accountable, help you with some connection, and help to show you some love through this struggle that you're going through as a single mother. There's nothing wrong with being in an affiliation, because you need to know that there's other people out there with certain struggles. There's things that they've done that they can give you information about to help you get through. And there's things that you're going through and tips and tools you can share with them to help them make it through. Okay? Nothing but love in affiliations. Okay? That's your homework. Get your journals, do the work in your manifestations, rewatch this video. If you missed some of the tips and tools that I gave, replay, share, like, comment. If you need additional information, feel free to go back later on and comment, DM me, hit me up. I am here for you. I am part of your affiliation. I want to make sure that single mothers are getting what they need, because guess what? I know the struggle. I was a single mother. Even when sometimes when you're married, you're still a single mother, right? So I was married for a period, but I still felt like I was a single mother because I had a lot of responsibilities. And there's things, if you're even married and feel like a single mother, there's things that you could do to delegate tasks to your partner so that you don't have to do it all by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So single mothers who don't have that partner, and mothers who are married and have those partners but still feel like they're single mothers, there's things you could do, tips and tools, so that you can start manifesting your goals, so you can get that get up and get going that sometimes we struggle with because we have too much going on, right? So I know that this has been inspirational for you. I know that I'm giving you some good tips. I want you to implement those tips. But like I said in the beginning, one of the main things that's hindering you from manifesting and feeling like you can get up and go is that you need to learn how to relax, right? Relaxation is not the devil, okay? Single mothers feel like, oh, if I sit down and take some time to myself and focus on me, that means I'm not being a good mother. No, I contraire. That is totally the opposite. When you relax, relate, release, you actually doing something good for yourself, but then it's also something good for your family, because then you're more in tune. You're more able to focus on whatever activities y'all are doing as a family, and you're able to think more clearly and logically because you're relaxed and you're able to think and function and have fun and enjoy. So download this free relaxation goal that I designed for single mothers. And once again, if you're married but you feel single, you can join us in that too. So it's at bit.ly/the single factor. Okay. This is about you. 2021 is going to be your year of manifestations. Last video, we talked about your purpose. And this video, we are continuing to talk about how to manifest your purpose. Inspiration, motivation, and affiliations. Next week, we're going to talk about, oh, a lot of y'all don't want to hear about this one. Wait a minute, let me give you time to calm down. Okay. So next week, we're going to talk about what did he do that's holding you back. Because if you're a single mother, it's something he did, some problem that he had that y'all weren't able to keep it together. A lot of times it was a good move to separate, and sometimes, things could have been worked out. But at the end of the day, now you're a single mother, and now you have to process some of those problems that he had that you didn't want to deal with, and now some of those problems are keeping you stuck. Some of those problems are keeping you from your get up and get going. So next week, oh, it's going to be juicy. So next week, tune in to Girl Talk with Virginia. We're going to continue with this No Ordinary Woman series, probably throughout the whole 2021. Okay? So either before the second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter of 2021, whichever one, we're going to have you right. Okay? And if you already right, we're going to have you better, more right, if there's even a word. Okay? So thank you for tuning in, Janice Manning and Vicky Moore. I appreciate you. Share this video with your friends, your single mothers out there who need to have a little extra push about manifesting their goals, because sometimes you get stuck. You don't want to get up in the morning, but that's okay. Because the single factor is here for the single mothers, and I got your back. Trust me. Okay. So see you next week. Tune in, enjoy, have a great week. And I want you to remember what's my motto? Be bold, be blessed, and most of all, be a believer. See y'all next week. Have fun. Love y'all.